folks could come around, we appreciate that. Again, good morning, and we're very, very thankful that the weather actually has held up a little bit. We weren't quite sure we were going to actually be able to celebrate today. So thank you for being here with us to celebrate Firehouse 45 groundbreaking. I'd like to recognize a couple dignitaries that we have among us today. Larkin Eggleston, District Director for U.S. Rep. Jeff Jackson. Thank you, Larkin, for being here. Mayor Lyles. Council Member Renee Johnson. City Manager Marcus Jones. Thank you all for being here. We wouldn't be here without our collaboration Raise your hand, Chief. Way in the back. General Services folks, please raise your hands. Edison Ford representatives. And ADW Architects, if you could please raise your hands. Again, without the partnerships, we wouldn't be here today. I'd like to start off by thanking the Mayor, City Council, Manager Jones, Strategy and Budget, but most of all the residents and businesses of the city for investing in the Charlotte Fire Department. We cannot continue to be one of the best, if not the best, fire department in the country without your continued support. Firehouse 45 will sit between three of our historically busiest firehouses and will add a sense of pride and safety to the North Tryon Street corridor, while also providing safety and protection for the Hidden Valley and Newell South neighborhoods. Charlotte Fire Department prides itself in our response times. Our goal is to have a fire truck in front of your house within 6 minutes of picking up the 911 call. That is our goal. With all the growth that's going along the North Tryon corridor, Firehouse 45 will be able to assist the Charlotte Fire Department in continuing to meet our response time goals, as well as address our ever-increasing calls for service in this area. Just know when you ride by Firehouse 45 in the next 15 to 18 months, it will be a part of this community. It will be a beacon of hope and safety for the community we serve. Again, I can't thank enough the people that have made this day happen. It's a long day coming, and speaking on behalf of the men and women of the Charlotte Fire Department, we're very grateful to be here today. Thank you. At this time, I'll call up Council Member Renee Johnson.
Thank you, Chief Johnson, and thank you for the brave work that you and the rest of the firefighters in the city do every day. My name is Renee Perkins Johnson, and I am honored to welcome Firehouse 45 to District 4. This new firehouse will be an important addition to the Charlotte community and the residents that it will serve. In addition to improving public safety, it will also advance sustainability, another City Council strategic priority. Firehouse 45 will have a geothermal HVAC system, and will provide energy efficient heating and cooling, as well as solar panels that will improve renewable power to the facility. Because of these and other sustainability features, the city will pursue leadership in energy and environmental design certification for this facility. We also welcome the wonderful new addition and look forward to seeing you around the neighborhood. At this time, I'd like to bring to the podium our Mayor Pro Tem to welcome the facility to the community as well. Thank you.
Good morning. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you, Councilmember Johnson, for the introduction. Thank you, Chief Johnson, for your leadership, your continued leadership of the fire service, and on behalf of our community to provide the level of service that we expect and that we need. Welcome to Councilmember Anderson. This is a great day. This is a much needed day. As I just said, the fire service is so important in making sure our growing city is safe. These are folks that are working 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. They're working when we're sleeping. They're working when all the time. Obviously, we saw what happened a couple weeks ago in South Park, and the bravery and the training that went into making sure that tragic day was not even more tragic. But I can tell you, after spending plenty of time in firehouses all across this city, it isn't just those huge conflagrations that we see. You know, these guys are running to traffic accidents. These folks are responding to the violent acts that are happening and saving lives for people out, victims of violence in our communities. They are resuscitating folks that are having medical emergencies. And sometimes those are the hardest calls. Those are the hardest calls. And so this is going to bring much needed relief to our fire service. This is going to bring much needed relief to this community, particularly Hidden Valley. So I'm grateful for the investment that me and my colleagues have been able to make in this. This was one of the easy votes, yes. So let's keep going. I'm not totally sure who I'm bringing up next. Councilmember Anderson. But I'll thank y'all for paying special attention to this. This is important work. This is the most important work that we do in our city. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. It's a really great crowd out here to celebrate this groundbreaking that's so important for a couple of neighborhoods. I just want to start out by thanking Mayor Pro Tem and Councilmember Johnson for being here and supporting this effort. I, of course, see the mayor and the city manager and the crowd as well. You know, the work that the fire department does for us is so critical, and this is fantastic to have a brand new fire station in a great location that's going to serve two communities, Newell South and the historic community of Hidden Valley. And so I'm extremely grateful for the tireless work that the fire department does, and I'm very excited that we'll have a fire department that's close to two neighborhoods where we have residents who are trying for independence and residency, and so to be able to have a fire department close by is essential to that effort. I'm also pleased that there will be a public mural on this at this fire department, and it's going to beautify this corridor even further. We've made investments in this corridor, and this fire department will be a beautiful and essential element that will be added to the area. So the other piece that I'm also looking forward to is the fact that this department will be so close and proximate to the Cross Charlotte Trail. And we're coordinating with that project team to ensure that this will be a unique experience and opportunity for the area. So at this time, I want to turn it over to Ms. Marjorie Parker, who is the president of the Hidden Valley Association, Neighborhood Association, and she will share more information with you at this time. Thank you all for being here.
Good morning. I'm Margie Parker, President of the Neighborhood Association. And first of all, I want to thank Bruce Miller for inviting me to this opportunity. So thank you, Bruce. I also want to thank my Vice President and my Code Enforcement Chair, Mr. and Ms. Johnson, and our Communications Liaison for Hidden Valley, Charlene Henderson. I have to start out by commending our friends at Station 22. You all come to our homes, you put up carbon monoxide and fire detectors, and so I have to start out. I want to, of course, thank Mayor Lyles and the council members and our representative and Chief Johnson because he heads this great operation. As seniors age in place, the fire department becomes an integral part of their wellness team. I want you to think about that from a senior perspective. And we appreciate when the fire department show up first. We have people who can't get up off the floor. And sometimes they'll say, don't put your alarms on. So you will hear the fire truck out there and you know, well, that's not an emergency. They just need some help getting up. So as those seniors age in place, this station will become an integral part of the over 2,000 seniors in Hidden Valley. And we cannot say enough about that. There are seniors who, like I say, call because they've fallen. There are seniors who have chronic reoccurring crises that call. And so we have nothing but wonderful things to say about Fire Station 22, and I'm sure that we'll have nothing but wonderful things to say about Fire Station 45. Now, one little tidbit that I'm going to ask before I leave the podium, and that is we have people taking off their addresses off of their homes so that code enforcement won't know their addresses. Well, that makes it very difficult for us. So so we want, Chief Johnson, let's look at making that mandatory again. Because if you're trying to find my house and there are no addresses around me, I want you to find me because it could be life or death. So that's something that I want you all to consider. And before I go any further, let me thank Marcus Jones, because nothing is worse than not having great planning. I worked at the city and I was all about planning. So I love vision. And so your team did this. So thank you very much. Also, the last thing I want to do is I want to invite everybody here to our National Night Out on August 1st from 4:30 to 7:30. And this is the time that our officers, our first responders, we get to commend them, we get to feed them, and we get to be together. So please come out August 1st, 4:30 to 7:30. You got the first invitation from Marjorie Parker and the board. Thank you very much, and have a blessed day.
All right. Well, I can tell you that nothing warms my heart, and I'm sure that people that are wearing the patch that I'm wearing today, than to hear the positive words and recognizing the work that the men and women of the Charlotte Fire Department do on a daily basis. And we do truly appreciate you all for doing that. And our person that's over code enforcement is here, and he heard you. I'm sure that we'll take care of that. We'll take care of that part as well. And we'll be there for National Night Out as well. So, again, thank you all for speaking and being here today. Thanks everyone for attending. Now's the time to break ground on our new firehouse. If the following people could please join us up here. City Manager Marcus Jones, Mayor Lyles, Mayor Pro Tem, Chief Winkles, Larkin Eggleston, Council Member Renee Johnson, Council Member Dante Anderson, Marjorie Parker, Bruce Miller, and Ashley Love.
Different additional group shots that we're going to take.
Yeah, we got a bunch of them. Thank you, Mayor. All right, the next group is going to be Charlotte Fire Department command staff. Katie Greeter, Lisa Williams, and all the division chiefs, as well as those riding car 10. Come on up so we can get a picture, please. I know it's like herding cats, but come on. They're always shy. No, they're shy.
Let's count down in 3, 2, 1.
Group three, general service and construction staff. Jennifer Smith, Kathleen, Bruce, Mark, David, Tom, Justin, Edison, and David. Again, General Services and Construction Team. I forgot to Chief Winkles. Chief Winkles. If you wanted to do something with the said you wanted to do something. Hey, if there's any members from the Firehouse Planning Committee, any members from Firehouse Planning Committee, please come up. That's fine. And command staff, Chief Scaris, Chief Jones, please come back up. Come on, man, you're running the show here. What do you want? Grab a helmet. Come on, guys.